days passes by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. Sometimes I feel that my love's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
Hi, hello. Sorry that took so long. I was trying to set things up for like literally when we move over to it. So my intention was to end up actually playing a game today, but that didn't happen. Clearly, as you can see, we are here today. And I'm in just chatting instead of art, despite the fact I'm going to be drawing. I want the focus to be less on the art today, mainly for, I guess, my own sanity. Because it's stressful, my dudes. It is slightly stressful to be drawing all the time. Like, just all the time, you know? I don't say all the time, but what I basically mean is, like, I don't know. My God! Hello, Harry. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm just currently renaming something because I forgot to rename it, and I realized it's a really weird name for me to look at. And not too bad, thanks. Great, yeah. Don't know what else to do other than drawing today, so that's what I'm up to. Also, just chatting, because why not? But yeah, I'm doing alright. Very tired. I start working at 6 at the minute, but turns out I'm still as tired as like I was when I was at 4. Just now I don't feel like I need a nap, but I kind of need a nap because I'm that tired. Like still. Also, my keyboard's over this way, which is why I'm awkwardly leaning like off the camera, which was not the plan. You know the fear then. To be honest, I'm low-key still looking for a different job, so if you know anyone you want to do, let me know. But there we go. Just looking for more consistent hours, basically. I don't know when I finish, because it's like a pick-a-packer shop, basically. I'm a pick-a-packer, so online shopping and stuff. What's the word for it? I can't think of the word. It's like... Oh, window. There we go. Gosh, that honestly took way too long for me to realise what word I was doing. So yeah, today is slightly different. This is why I took so long, why I was a little bit late today, by the way. I'm gonna just casually show you. Bada bing, bada boom. I was setting this up, like this little setup that I've got, which I've just realised transitions almost like perfectly. That's insane. Okay, I'm honestly rather impressed with that. But I very quickly made this setup because I'm gonna be honest, the last time I attempted to have something like this where it was mostly full camera and everything else was just like, hey, so welcome to the stream. I have moved stuff about and things are in an interesting place, so I don't know how well this is gonna go or what it's gonna look like or how it's gonna do. And I feel the need to move the chat box because it's ever so slightly bothered me where it currently is. And I'm gonna do that before anyone types another message. Perfect. But yes, I'm doing more drawing today. Was not the plan. I actually was like, oh, I'd love to play some Sims Medieval, if you know that game. And then I realised that before I do that, I want to download a bunch of CC for it. I need to actually make sure it's installed on my computer, because I don't even think it's installed yet. Do I even... One sec. Sims Medieval? Did I spell it right? I don't even have it downloaded. I realised I wanted to maybe play it like literally 5 or so minutes before the stream, so I'm just like, oh, that ain't happening, is it? So I've defaulted to drawing. Here's my tree emote, by the way. I'm doing it this way today because I want you to be in just chatting, and in my head it made sense. So it's what I've done. I hope that's okay with everybody. I hope it's not too much of an issue and that it makes some sense to you. But yeah. I have some big tasks ahead of me today with this, because this thing right here, which is fun because I'm pointing at my screen, no, this has crushed you. I am destroyed. Oh, as I said about play some Sims. Play some Sims? I mean, this is technically only a just chatting stream, so I can kind of do whatever I want, so I may end up changing later on. Who knows? But the Sims I'm going to play isn't like Sims I have downloaded. I've literally just checked and I don't even have it downloaded. I'm not even logged into Origin now that I'm looking at it. So that's funny. Don't read out your email, that's a bad thing. I also have a habit of usually like very mumbly under my breaths. Wow, that's why I do it, because I've literally just set my password everywhere. Yeah, I don't even think I have it downloaded. Oh no! Twitch open. I can't even see what my channel's saying. I have no idea if what's viewable right now. This is... Oh my god. I haven't had it that bad in a while. I hope the mic's alright. I was having just mic issues. If you happen to stay around, thanks. Because that was something, to say the very least about it. I do appreciate if you've stuck in the chat. I also apologise, and I completely understand if you decide to leave. because that was genuinely a bit of rubbish. It was not fun, and I was just there like, they can't hear. Look, no, but I feel a need to say it. Also, nothing's in the right place anymore because very much it was like, oh, you know how we crashed? Well, you know all those things you did to set this up properly? Yeah, that's not there anymore. So I'm going through and I'm fixing that. Luckily the webcam stayed because that was the bit that took the longest, you know? I also have things I need to open. So that was really fun. This is really hard to focus with this mouse. With how it's like, I cannot recover that. Well, stream is back. Hell yeah, it is back. Everything's in the wrong place though, so this is really fun to just watch happen. Everything will be in the wrong place. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Streamoo. The Streamoo, what am I talking about? There we go. Let me just casually get this all working, up and running again, shall I? Pain in the butt is what it is. But here we are. That's actually, I think, basically where I want it. I may even do it bigger. What the heck? There goes my phone. It's been fallen. Oh, that's too high. I've got it. It's so annoying that this is something I have to redo again. Can't even see it anymore. That's basically almost the right place. We're almost there, laddos. I was like, I'm gonna have to do the rest of this on stream, you know? Because I'm not gonna sit here and try and redo this all before, you know? Because that took long enough already. There we are, we're back. With this, with everything. That was a genuine pain in the freaking butt. Love how it's not even the internet dying. It's just my computer, generally. I'm really hoping nothing crashes anymore. It's a pain in my freaking butt is what it is. But hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone? Even though I've asked all these questions before, but gotta get in some again, eh? Anyway, mic issues are fun. They've been happening kind of randomly at this point, and it's incredibly infuriating. Because it's like, well, what can I do about it, you know? I'm going to be doing some drawing today. We're going to be having some chats. We're going to think of some topics to chat about, hopefully. Hopefully people talk to me and I don't have to even bother with it. But yes, that is the plan though. Most and any topic is kind of up for today. So why not hit me with it? I may change what I'm doing throughout today as well. It's just, I'm going to start off with doing these. I want to finish them. And I keep saying this. This is the drawing I have, by the way, that I did for this one, which is 69. And, oh wow, my hair's really off today. Which is the general thing that I'm doing. I don't know whether I'm actually going to include the numbers, because the whole time I've been like, I don't want numbers on it, you know? And yeah, this is one I have a number on. I'm just going to go and start drawing a little bit, get out of the rut that I just had with the stream crashing and all of that fun jazz. So I kind of really don't want this non-thickness happening, because that's not very nice. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of drawing lately, and I do promise that it's gonna get back to the, it's literally the wrong way around. If we were gonna have any of the fingers below it, it would be that way. It's just been, this has been something I wanted to do, and I have very limited time. I've just realized how much RAM Twitch just... Okay, no worries. But I've had limited time to do things recently, and that's really sad because I obviously want to do other stuff. I want to play games and stuff. At least now I have an idea of what actual games I want to play. But no, I do want to play games and all that jazz. It's just... This is something I also want done, and I kind of have to pick between the two because of my hours at work and that being really tiring, just generally. And also I'm not sleeping very well at the minute. To each Odram hits. And it's just, it's been... Maybe that's the reason my computer crashes when I do Twitch. Then again, my computer crashes no matter what, so it's probably not. So it's just, it's all over the place. We have fun times. Speaking of, I need to very quickly just put a little message in my Discord to apologise for the double ping. Sorry for the double ping. My PC crashed, but I'm sure that was it. That is expected at this point. Perfect. There we go. Gosh. I do hate that. It's not great. It's not great at all. I'm sure this time this is not going to go nearly as well as we were just doing, because that's how that works, right? It feels like that's how that works anyway. But no, doing a whole random load of stuff today. Obviously can't download anything, so unfortunately no Sims Medieval. Maybe Monday, because I don't usually stream on a weekend or Friday anymore. Surprise stream? No, I'm not going to promise any of that. I like having those days off. It really helps with me sleeping and me getting some good sleep in me. You know? It's beneficial in those thoughts. Also, I've left the ear off my sketch again. Which is a very, like, it's almost like I might as well not include the ear, because it's that forgetful, apparently. But it's a staple, and it's in every single one of the other ones. Barring one, actually, which is the, 21. It's not even, that's not even the sound it is. It's, I'm a cocoon. But it's not in there, because she's in a cocoon, basically. Was the reasoning for that one, anyway. But no, if you don't know me, hi, I'm April. I'm doing a Just Chatting stream, which is very weird and bizarre, despite the fact I'm not technically doing Just Chatting, because I'm also doing this. But it's just to get away from being so specific with like, oh, well, I'm doing this very specific drawing today. You know, have fun not watching me. I kind of just want to, I don't know, be able to have more options with what I do on these streams, especially if I feel a little burnt out, because there was a stream a few days ago I did where I was doing emotes as well. Well, my alerts, technically. And I just felt burnt out, you know what I mean, with drawing it, and unfortunately, because I had kind of set it up as what I was doing for the day, I didn't necessarily feel like I was allowed to change what I was doing, despite the fact I obviously can do what I want when it comes to my streams in that regard, at least. It just didn't really feel like I could. Should probably draw the head before I continue the hair. feel like it should be more of like a circle. I don't know. It honestly feels weird that it comes up there. I actually feel like, now that I'm looking at it again, almost like her head isn't circular enough. Like, almost like I've mushed her a little bit. So I may have to just go a little bit like, ooh, and bring her over. And hopefully I can adjust the bag and stuff. I don't know, it probably doesn't help this bit here. I mean, it is a circle technically. I think it's partly just the weird shape of the head that I've got going on. Because, like, it'd be like that, kinda. But, like, obviously, the head. Ah, that might help. Okay. Let me just... Oops. Oops, I just created a new dot. Do tell me if you like this layout, by the way. I think I'm a fan of it. I think it's quite nice. It's clean. I'm hoping it feels clean anyway. Oh, I've just realised that's now way too low. Okay, let me follow the line. Okay, I've got the hair drawn, so that's fine. It's just sometimes when like doing it with this, it makes it feel a little bit more like, ooh. I think this maybe needs to be less bounce or something. Maybe it's just because of the angle I've decided to draw it at as well. Like, it's meant to be a slightly sided angle. So I don't know. Okay, we got the top now. Now, in reality, the top is meant to be in front of this bit of hair, but behind that bit, you know? Oh, I've just realised. Not necessarily for this stream is an issue, but for me, I need a second window up so I can see it from further away. That's probably didn't help my little confusion with the hair. No, the head, sorry. Okay. The neck looks really long as well, but it's meant to be like someone shouting up, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm also gonna very quickly just colour on the top so I don't forget that it's on top of the hair here. It's a very small brush that I was just using. I don't normally do this halfway through. Whoops. Apparently, I didn't have it all, which is another reason, because my blue that I sketch with and the blue that I actually use is very close to each other. Okay, speaking of. Whoopsie. There we go. Now that's fine. I've got the top in place, that's all good. And what I want, the emote looks like, well, thank you, honey. It's going alright. It's the face that I'm now worried about, thinking about it. Because I haven't done it yet. But I'm not sure if I like it. I also haven't drawn this up either. Like, I'm not sure how I want the eye is my biggest issue, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to colour on the mouth to make sure I'm actually happy with it. Because unfortunately, this is one of those things, like, it's, for particularly this mouth anyway, it is very much like, it's a weird little shape. And so I've kind of got to sit here and hope it looks right, if that makes sense. Unless I colour until I colour it, so like I'm colouring it. Yeah, okay, it looks fine. Now I can work on the eyes, because this is the thing that's like kind of throwing me off at this point. Because originally I was going to do like these, right? But I don't think they necessarily work for the context. But I don't think these work either. Like, so the normal eyes I use are like this, essentially. But I don't think they make sense either. Like, these, I guess, kind of make sense. Now I'm living. Like this, maybe? Like, it's not meant to look yelly, but that's what these eyebrows always do. I want it to look more like this eye, where it looks like someone's just kind of shouting. And to do that, I need to move the eyebrow to like... I don't want it to look like weirdly sad though, which it currently now looks like. Okay, I think that helped. I'm almost tempted to have like a little like wink on one of them though, like Although that looks a little bit like... So for example, what I mean is like... Oh, that looks weird. I don't know how to... Like, for example, if I just very lightly erase one quickly, and then like... Oh, 69! Like, I want there to be like a little like smirk, you know? But I don't know how to sound that. There's 69! I don't know. Also, the top isn't even fully coloured in right now. Don't know what that's about. Okay, we still have a sketch and some lines to do, but apparently I'm jumping all over the place today. For whatever reason, I'm jumping all over the place today. Okay, I've got 2 more layers. I've got, well, I said I've got 2 more. I've got the bag. that I need to do. And also the hand. So I'm going to work on the bag first. As you can see, I'm trying to do decent line work for this. Kind of want this bottom line to be really thick. Kind of like that. No, I'm not a big fan, never mind. Not sure how I feel right now, but it's a bag, you know? Hand's gonna have to be on top. Hi, welcome. I don't know why I've said that again, but it feels like there's a need to say it, you know what I mean? Oh. Okay. We now have to draw this hand that's on top, which I realise because I've drawn the other bit first, it might be a little bit more awkward to draw this part. Especially because, like, there's no variation to this, and I'm also really struggling to draw that line. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? Although, is it really? There we go, okay. Not too much variation, but like enough, you know? The cheese is so good! Oh my gosh, I got so confused. Mr. Brazilian Hansen, thank you so much for the follow. Fun fact, I am very currently drawing emotes, well, alerts for those exact things. For example, sorry, here is the alert for that specific thing, eventually. It's not currently, but eventually it will be. Eventually. Now I think about it, that alert's the wrong way around. Oh no, it's fine. I just flipped it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, it's because that's why. Because I was working on this on this direction because it's slightly easier for me to draw certain lines. Just gonna round them slightly. I think will help give the effect that this is actually like, you know, someone grabbing on something. And at that point, we erase the lines inside of the bag. I always give myself a smaller brush when it comes to this, but it's like, no, you need a bigger brush, love. I mean, not quite it, really. That's not it either, is it? I'm not a fan of this line anymore. For which I'm gonna need my lovely little sketch pad. Eek. I feel like almost this line doesn't even need to exist. Maybe like the tiniest line in the world. And then that actually needs to come up to show that it's a different part of the hand, you know? I mean, I'm kind of happy with it. Now, I've basically been trying to decide whether or not the number is really needed, because the whole joke is obviously 69. So if you don't know, the sound I'm using, I realized I probably should have done this earlier, but I was not paying attention. Let me just find it. So the sound for this particular alert is going to be this. 69! So yeah. And in my sketch, I do have the number, obviously this is backward, 69 on it. However, I don't actually know whether I want to include it per se. It almost feels like it doesn't need it, is basically the argument I've been having with myself. And it just feels like a little bit much, if that makes any sense. I'm just gonna copy it, horizontal it, and vertical it, because I ain't redrawing it. As you can see, it fits basically perfectly there. So, like, for example, if it was, I'm just gonna give it a name. If it was there, it'd be like this. Like, I mean, it makes sense. I just don't know whether I want it or not. So I guess we're gonna find out as I color. So the coloring is really simple. I don't do anything fancy. I just give myself some simple colors, and mainly because they're all emotes, so it's like I just want them to be simple, have somewhat of a limited color palette, and the easiest way to do that is by not having a bunch of shading. Firstly, or like general lighting and stuff. So yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I do it, you know? Maybe I'll be better explaining it once I've finished my my graphic design course. Oh gosh. I realise I am in just chatting, and I'm sorry if I have misled anyone that it is just chatting. I mean, the title does say emotes and chatting, so like chatting's not even first on that list, you know? Funnily. Not even first. Okay, I'm gonna give this a very small, like, crumple into it, I think. Yeah, like that, to be honest. Just like so it looks like there's something there. Okay, I need to do the neck. You may find that the fact that I colour on a bunch of different layers is a bit weird, even if it's the same colour as something else. It's just so if I need to wow, that really didn't pick the colour, did it? Would I actually click on the eyebrow? It's just because if I need to move something, then I'm not moving. If it's just, for example, the head, the mouth, the hand, I can then move it all separately, you know? Which is nice. It's good. It ain't bad. Let's do the hair. Where is the top pen layer quickly? There we go. Okay, let me do the hair. The hair's always one of those things that I'll forget a bit to colour it for a second. For example, usually, and I'm going to colour them now just to make a point, I usually forget these bits because they're just out of my mind, you know, they're behind the character. So it's not usually something I'm paying attention to. Also, I swear this part was meant to be over the shoulder and it was that part. I realise you can't see what I'm hitting on the screen. But this part, I'm pretty sure I was originally going to have it behind the shoulder. And I've done it the other way around. Uh-oh. Where's the top colour? Okay, let me just come back to the hair in a second. Okay. Did I? Okay, I didn't actually do that. That's good to know. I'll just have to bring the hair over the top. Oh, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I'll just have to erase it, I guess. Eek. This doesn't usually turn out when you're doing it. See, I even drew it to have that side, but it makes more sense for this side to be over. Or I can just do both underneath. Like, I don't know why I'm even like playing with it, you know? I'm very confused now. Okay, I see. There we go. Whoopsie, on the wrong layer. Gosh. There we go. I mean, I could literally just do that and that would fix my issues, but I had to make it difficult for myself. As one does. I'm like behind it. I was intending to not have that happen by bringing my screen closer to me, but apparently I forgot about that. I'm also going to come in here, and I realise I'm jumping about a lot now. But now that I've done it, I'm going to come in here and just recolor in top a little bit. Because it was ever so slightly showing like some white lines out of it, and I try to avoid that. It's another reason why I do a lot of like everything, every one of my lines in sections. So the neck, the top, the hair, the head, the face, the hands, you know, all those lines are on different layers. That's just how I work. Okay. Now it's time for the bag. Which I'm just gonna kind of make into like... The plan is your like typical... Not on the right layer. Like paper bag, you know what I mean? What you'd expect to see from McDonald's. You know? And even better, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a slightly darker colour. And I'm going to go on a new layer to do this. Actually, how about copy, bucket, put it below. This is what I've been doing a lot recently. So I take my eraser, just like standard sort of size-ish, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of like these dots at the bottom. I need to actually use a smaller brush, I've decided. And I've been doing this for all of my bits. Because these are all bit alerts, you see. And this is going to kind of signify, like, the grease at the bottom of the bag, you know? Is the idea. I almost want some slightly bigger ones. Because it just feels like I've got too many smalls. You also need to make sure they're not too, like, too dispersed to get the idea across that this would be the bottom of a greasy bag. In addition to that, I also have these dots down here. Now, I want them in both colours, so I'm going to attempt to do them in both colours. So I'm going to have those two that big. And we'll do those three in that colour, and we'll take the lighter colour. I realise I've done these on slightly wrong layers, but it's okay. It's really okay. It's not okay. It's bothered me. Let me just go ahead, layer, copy layer. Just gonna very quickly come up here and actually erase that. And I'm gonna come in here and erase all these. And then I can jot those onto the right colour. Then I can take this colour and I'll come in and do the rest of the dots. Big one here. And honestly, I'm going to add a few more about because it just isn't really enough. I have personally decided anyway, it's not really enough. Almost like another bigger one, but like in the lighter colour. Okay, see, this is why I'm a bit like icky about the 69, because I don't feel like it lives there. It feels very much like it's not meant to be. I'm on the wrong layer. Like, I was thinking maybe if I did it on, like, not a screen layer, like an overlay or something. Or even, actually, now that I think about it, if I was to take this layer of this greasy colour, it could be like that and be, like, subtle. You know? May just raise it up ever so slightly. It's like that. I think that's quite good. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna very quickly go boop boop. We're gonna folder it so I can call it complete. Now the question is, does it... Okay, it looks good without that. Okay, now the next thing I need to actually do is center it slightly more on the page. Because that's usually the biggest issue. There we go. Never mind. So that's the bit. I realise every time I sit up, I come slightly off the camera. So I'm just gonna ever so slightly knock it down so then I'm slightly less popping off, you know? I think that's quite good. I hope you'll like it. So just to reiterate what the sound is. Have I saved it? Okay, let me save first, actually. That's a little bit more important than shut. Because I don't want it to crash and then not allow me to recover it. Okay, so this sound is... That. It also looks pretty decent, either way. So, other than obviously the 69, which I'd have to change manually if I chose to flip it for whatever reason, the tongue I have just noticed is not quite coloured correctly. So there we go. I have now done it. Now, I can't believe I have just one of these left. And the one that's left is the 100, and I still don't know what I'm doing for it. I've been sat here The audio is this.
Soldier boy, tell.
And this is what my ideas pertained. This one, which isn't something I'm liking really. Hey, this with the finger, but I also don't like that. So I don't know what to do with it. Like, I'm thinking maybe I should come. The ears! It doesn't have ears! Okay, one second, I've got to comment that ears on here. I can't believe I forgot ears. The ear is like so integral to every design. And I forgot it. Luckily, this isn't something that's like extremely hard to draw. But even so, it's just like I can't believe every single time. Like literally every time I forget to put it on. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I think I kind of like this because it looks like they're like obviously shouting. I keep saying there is like as if like it's not just my character, you know? And that's all it needed. By the way. I don't know if I like where it is though. Like, I don't think it makes sense, like, down. It'd also have to go below the hand layer. But not below the hair layer. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to stay there. Perhaps just like the tip. Oh, to be fair, it wouldn't be all of it. But like, the only way I can do that is by then having a line in the hair, and that's like also kind of against the whole style. Like, it'd have to be... Oh, that's... Oh... Like, as a very quick example, this is what I'm doing. I mean, it makes sense. What is that? Okay. Like, it makes sense, and I'm annoyed that it makes sense, because I'm not necessarily a fan of this. Okay, I just need to colour in the ear more. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, you're right that it should just be that. Let's say unfortunately, because it feels weird. Like, it feels like that's not how it's meant to be drawn. But, like, it looks better like that. Okay, we now have that done. So what I was saying while I was here was maybe I should try redrawing this bit, because, like, I haven't tried to redraw it. This is probably the best bet I have. you know? You know? Okay, let's just try doing this, shall we? Maybe I will just have a better time drawing today and it'll work. Maybe. That is just how it goes, to be fair. Sometimes some days are just better than others when it comes to drawing. I think I've also just been a little bit like scared of this. Because it went poorly the last time I attempted to draw it. And so I think I'm a little bit scared of it, a little bit intimidated, you know? Because the ear's there, right? It doesn't look proper. Like, it looks wrong. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move where the ear is and have it over here and actually have this come behind and then the ear's coming off of the head, if that makes sense. It's like, this can still be the hair. And honestly, maybe having it come out like this is a. Oh my god! I think I accidentally just undid something. I was like, where did it go? Maybe it can come like this. The hand. Oh, I see what's just happened. Okay, 1 second. Let me just come in here and delete all the lines I don't need. I wonder, can I just go? Oh god. Nope, you can't just do that apparently. Despite the fact it's deleting it, but there we go. Basically, I put them on the same layer, but because of this and the way I really like it, I'm going to go through and very quickly manually get rid of all the dots I don't need for the layers, essentially. For the other layer. And then this one, it's getting rid of the hair. Which honestly feels like it's going to be less dots than the hand. There's just less bits to it, I guess. Head. Hand. Hair. Save. Okay. So I'm already liking this more than I was liking the other one. Let's get the head in, because that's gonna really say how this goes. Very weird line. Okay, that's better. I actually feel like the head wouldn't be quite that far over. Okay, I need to figure out what's going on with this over here. It's a decision. Basically, the idea would be to have an ear that comes down like here. Or like comes out. Okay, I need to flip it. Okay, that looks really weird. It's an ear. I don't necessarily know. Okay, I don't like it. Once let me. Like, I don't know if it makes sense to have an ear even coming out this direction. I also am really struggling with this line. Is it gonna be weird if I flip over and then go over? Nope, because that works, apparently. Great. I still think it looks a little bizarre to have it over here. But I honestly won't know until I colour this in. So let me just get the skin in. I say the skin, I mean specifically for the ear. So I can cover up the hair and just have a quick peek. Yeah, it doesn't look right. But like, it'd also be wrong to have it coming out on the other bit of the head. The problem is, because it's all on like this weird angle, like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Because like if we look at the angle, the whole angle is like they're leaning forward at like a side angle, so it wouldn't make sense to have an ear just popping out. So the only thing I can think of maybe doing is like if it was down like here and like it just happened to be poking. Whoops. Just the one. I need the actual. Oh, see, not on the. Isn't on the eraser there. Oh, I also forgot about that. Like, I definitely think that looks better. I don't know if it makes sense, and I'm probably not going to know if it makes sense until. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense having an ear coming down here. Don't know. It would make sense to have an ear out here. But, you know, also doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. So I don't know what to do about that. Okay, if I get the top and stuff in, I need the neck first, really, before I do the top. Let's get our neck in. Let's get our top in. She need it to go like that way. Don't think that makes sense. The head looks like it should be facing a different way. Like it looks like it should be here. Okay, one sec, I'm deleting the ear. I'm gonna fix the hair because it's this bit. Because, like, at this point, it's change it so the head is essentially facing the other way. So it's that way. Because it doesn't make sense to not have the head be here and then the hair to come over this way instead, you know? Like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the head. And also this bit of the hair. Which is sad, because I was actually quite happy with it. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It also means I'm very much going off of the sketch at this point. Which is kind of scary. Because I have to now figure out, as I go, what this is gonna look like. And honestly, that head looks like a terrible shape. And everything, like the head, the top, the neck, all needs to move here. And I'm gonna have to adjust the hair on its own. Because this whole bit up here is now in a weird position.
Hey, pretty baby, am I in your way? 'Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. Tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be.
Lines are hard. And I mean, I think that works. Although, like, it's at a slightly odd angle. Which I can fix, I think, after I've got the face on. But I'm not entirely sure. What even is the face? Okay. Just taking the face that I actually... I am drawing, like, everything off of where it should be. Okay, let's see how these look. They look horrible. Yeah, they look horrible. Definitely think, while this one can be like up, this one needs to be like no. What is wrong with how this looks? I'm confused. I just wanna be you. Okay, let me just deselect that, otherwise I'm gonna get into an issue. Like, maybe. Okay, and then it's just like a mouth. That is very much just an oval. It looks wrong because of like... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase this eye. I'm just gonna try it again. Like... Okay, let me see if I can draw like the tiniest star. Okay, I am getting very close to my screen, so I'm just going to bring this in so you can actually see what the heck I'm trying to do. Feels like I always need something even thinner to do these. Like, it just looks kind of wrong. Ooh. Hmm. Maybe it's because of how high this part of the hair is. Maybe not. Maybe it's just because of how high the hair is generally. Now I look at my other drawings, I never do the hair this high. Admittedly, this was one of the earlier drawings that I did and sketches I did. Like, technically... I feel like the face is just now back to front. That works better! But it was flipping what needed. What needed? What it needed! Ah. I do think now the hair looks weird. I don't know why I think the hair looks weird now, but I feel like it looks weird. Why do I think it looks weird now? Let me just... stretch it. We'll fix it. Okay, also another thing is I actually need to erase the bit of the top inside the hair. I also kind of need to erase this line. But instead, whoopsie. I don't know how to do this, like, objectively well, you see? Because it's the line here, which is fine, because I can just drag this line up. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to just get rid of the pointy bits. Well, I say the pointy bits, but the chunky bits. Slash just bring up the chunky. I don't know, it looks weird. I don't know if it actually looks worse like that. Okay, I'm gonna jump back quick. Maybe I'll still play with this idea that I've got going on here. To be fair, this doesn't look too bad now. Okay, I'm just gonna slightly change the direction of the face. Ah, hair. I also need to give the top a bottom, so I'm gonna do that as well. Maybe a straight line would be better. Do you know what? I'm just gonna do this on a separate layer so I can erase it easy. Okay, I like that one. Let me just go boop 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 boop. And then I'm just gonna go boop, and now it's on the same layer. Perfect, perfect. Oh, it's so warm in this room. I used to have a fan that would actually be on me, but that is not the case anymore. Why does it feel weird again? Is it because I changed the angle of the phone? Okay. Hold on. I'm quite happy with this. The one thing I've got to figure out is where my dots are going, because the dots have to be there for the bits. It's in every other bit. And so it has to exist, you know? The only thing I can think of doing is like the hand. But for now, it's gonna be... We'll colour in the head first, as we normally do. So weird being so close to my swatch layer. I've been so far away from it for so long. Ooh, I've just realised. It's a very small thing, but like... that. We'll do the neck next. Neck next. Woohoo. And I don't know whether I'm going to do the hand in this colour. So the whole point is it's just meant to be a hand that's like pointing, which is why the finger is so much bigger. You might not feel it comes across the point. I do question whether or not it does. But at least in my view it does, I guess. So that's what really matters, right? I say, but then I'm also like doubtful about that. I don't know why this brush feels so small. I guess it's just because I'm colouring in a big area. Whoops. Okay, let us do the top. It took me a second to figure out what I was trying to say. Okay, we'll have to jump back to the small size. And then we got the hair. and around and around. Oh, I also need to color in the mouth. I haven't got an ear! That was one of the whole reasons why I changed the entire thing. Why is it always the ear I forget? Always the ear. Okay, I'll add in the ear after I finish this, and the mouth. Let me just do the mouth. Easy. Now let's draw an ear. Oh my gosh. Literally one of the whole reasons I did this. And I was like, must redo. Sorry, I'm now playing with how I want this ear to show. Like, I think it'll make sense like this. So I can easily do the color here and get a better idea of how this is gonna look. Oh, it does need to, however, be top of the hair layer there. The color can go below it. Oh wait, it can't go below it. Color's just got to come off that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to show it. So let me just come in here and erase this bit of the ear. And now I gotta figure out how to incorporate the dots. So if you haven't been here, the dots are in every single one of these. You can't see it there. In some way or another, these little dots I've been doing have been incorporated. Sometimes very, very mildly, admittedly, but they are there. This is the only one that doesn't have it. I also kind of want to add a little tongue in there. Just like, boop. You know, like, you, such a boy, I tell ya. Oh. Sorry, I blanked. So, how can I include these dots? The only thing I think of is doing like yellow for the wing, almost as like. Okay, one we need actual yellowy color. Like implying a wink. Because this is what I thought of earlier with like the And I don't think that works. Also, I've just noticed something really like odd about the eye that I'm gonna try and change. Because like you wink and it kind of goes into a straight line part way down and not at the top of like that. Ooh. He just needs to move in, I think, was actually the issue. Every time I try and do stuff, I notice an issue. Okay, I think the other issue that I've got going on at the minute is the eyebrow. It's actually the eyebrow that's slightly weirdly angled for this eye. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm happier with that now. But I still need to figure out how to incorporate my dots. Which, like, typically I just, like, add it slightly to the top or something. But, like, the top and stuff are things I've been keeping as they are. So... have I done anything that I could maybe do again? I mean, I guess I can essentially do the reverse of this. Let me just... play with it, shall I? I think maybe it would be a decent enough nod to this idea. Like, it doesn't feel too out of place, I guess. I don't know, like, feel free to tell me how you feel, guys. I could benefit probably from some feedback. I think the finger looks bizarre. I'm pretty sure I've tried to fix this a few times though, where I was just trying to make it look like a better shape and it didn't go very well. Don't think that helped much. I mean, I've got the dots in there. They're not nearly as, like, interesting or as obvious as some of the other ones, but they do exist. How long did I go? Did this for 1 hour and 20 minutes? Well, I say that, but, like, I've technically been streaming for longer. It's just crashed earlier. My computer crashed, so the whole stream crashed. Is that all of them done? I feel like the mouth could be bigger. What's this? Okay, nothing useful. Where's my mouth? Oh, it's on the face details in it. Bro, I usually do this separately. But I didn't this time, so I guess that's my fault. Luckily this one's very easy to erase, because it's literally just that. And I can take the 2 colours I used, free format, and just go And then what I'll do is I'll come in here, change the weight of it. Whoops, not that much. Oh, one sec, I think something. Okay, one sec, I need my tongue and mouth. Like, I think this maybe helps. Looks very weird, but you know. I'm so close into it, like... Chat pop up, or am I just up behind? I didn't see that. Is it not working? Oh, it is in good stream talk. At least I'm enjoying hearing you talk anyway. Wow, I'm missing all of this. Is it working? I'm just gonna... Oh, it is up. You scared me then. Steal. But thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've just realised the mouth doesn't even have like the correct colours in it anymore. I think I may just redraw it. One set. Erase. Don't know why these layers are actually so low down, because they can come up here, but they're gonna have to both have their stuff erased. Okay, now I feel like it looks worse. I'm confused. I don't know, how does that... It's bad, it feels bad, man. It doesn't feel good. I'm just out here like, how does that feel? You think that's gonna feel good? Maybe it makes more sense once you've got the colour in there. I don't think this... Oh god, what was I thinking? What was I thinking with that? Yo. Now it looks all weird. Like, I'm not even being funny, it looks less like a shouty mouth, and I don't even know if I can undo that far. You! You soldier boy, I tell you. It's like a poker. Like, I don't know. You. That looks right. I'm up so warm right now. I don't know if the eye is not like helping. You. Just. I think that eye is not helping. Like that one specifically. That's the wrong color. Okay, I'd like to say I'm way too close to this. Just gonna casually erase the eye, don't need me.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world.
I feel like that makes sense. What I'm gonna do actually as well is I'm gonna go ahead and add a blush. I realise that I'm not chatting very much and I'm sorry. It's just that focus, you know? Sometimes it just gets too much in the end. Oh, we want density on here. Honestly, we want it like... like that, but like only on the face. So we're just gonna go ahead and do selection invert, get a massive eraser and just... that was weird. Selection, invert, erase. I don't know how it worked, but it did in fact work. I also want to put a little bit just here too. Savannah. 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 And I think I like it. I think. I do think I need to put a little bit on the ear. There's like a little bit of blush too, you know? And I'd say that's done. And there is in fact a whole hour to this stream left. So now what? I haven't got any of these things saved. It definitely, I'll say for sure, it has changed a lot. So I'm going to show you in the order that like I completed them all in, essentially, and we're going to have a quick peek to see how they look. Sims, maybe. So we've got, this is the first one I did for these. We then went to the chicken. We got to this one, then to this one, to this one. We then went ahead and did this one. We skipped that. We didn't do that one. I think we did this one next. Came back and did this one, I'm pretty sure. Did this one. Then maybe this one. Oh, we did this one somewhere in between there. Then we did this one today, which honestly, I actually kind of love it. And then we came back and did this one. And I mean, I love them all. I think they're all really cute. I like them all. After today's stream, or maybe tomorrow, I will be changing all of these. And then Monday I'll have them all, because I stream again on Mondays. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play a game, I think. What we're gonna play, I'm not entirely sure just yet. But we should play a game and we'll see how we go. I got my nose. I've just gotta adjust some sound stuff. I may or may not stay in this screen. I'm not intending to have like a super, like, oh wow, so much happening. Okay, I wouldn't be able to stay in this screen because I'm at a very perfect angle for drawing and not for gaming. I'll stay here for now, but I'll leave the screen up because it's what I have up currently. What can we do though if we're gonna do The Sims today? That is a good question. Also, the last time I logged into Origin was basically when my PC crashed, so I'm a little bit worried about this. It's also very warm again. I mean, I only have an hour, so I don't want to do anything too, like, problematic. Like, too problematic. The Sims 4 is currently updating. Meaning all my mods are probably going to be broken, which is super fun. Oh, so warm. Oh god. Because I was thinking of maybe just doing a little bit of a build or something. Okay, I'm gonna play around with some stuff quickly. Okay, sorry, I'm currently playing around with things, just to have a slightly better situation. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's fine. Okay, let me just transfer over to this so then there's no random screen and I can also close it. So I know that it's safe and it's fine and there's no issues. I kind of like this as the chatting screen, I'm not gonna lie. I may play around with my layout again, at least for like the stream starting, the end of stream stuff, the be right backs, and I may move it to this, which is a bit of a big change, but it definitely feels better as a chatting screen. It feels less cluttered, feels less like there's more on the screen, essentially. I may have to, if I do decide to do it, I'd have to play with a few things because of the fact that I usually feel like my stream starting up and all that have socials and stuff on it, so yeah, it'd be an interesting change. Or I may just use it if I do just chatting and stuff. I don't know. It's very warm. I feel the need to turn on the fan. Hello, welcome if you're new, by the way. I'm April. Hi. I've been doing some drawing today, which was fun. I was having a good time. And I finished all of my alerts now. I was waiting for... Hey! I'm actually shocked that I'm currently able to download things right now, because it's just, like, Origin's gone crazy and started doing updates and stuff. So... I mean, go off, you know. I've just realised this means I'm going to have to change so much of how my layout's going right now. Ah, sugar. Okay, one sec. Eek. Oh, why is... Like, did you just update? What? Being weird. Okay, I'm going to quickly run and turn on the fan, even though, like, it's not going to be pointed at me all that much. I'm just hoping it'll help me. Just like the general having a fan on, you know, in the background. Maybe it'll make me feel colder. Oh, I must say my hair feels incredibly soft, which makes me incredibly happy. I'm also shocked that I'm so center when sat at this angle because my camera is there. Then again, that looks center, but like, it looks like it's over here. On my monitor, you know? Oh, it's fine. It just wanted to complain, apparently. Thanks, Sims, I guess. Rightiozy. I get so close when in this angle. Free. It's fine. It's to be somewhat expected, I guess. I'm currently waiting for the game to load. Speaking of the game loading, guess what? Bye-bye Spotify! Because we got the game now. If it doesn't crash, which it just has! Oh god. I forgot moving my monitor was going to move my camera. Because you know, cameras sat on it and all that. Free. But like, I feel like I'm at such a weird angle to be on this monitor. So excuse me as I adjust my camera. Ba-bum bum bum, ba-da-ba-bum bum bum. just to be in the right place to actually play the game. Yeah, I thought as much. My mods are all gonna get disabled. I'm gonna turn them on. Because, you know, custom content and all that jazz. But likelihood is, it's not gonna go very well. Let me just very quickly exit and restart, because, well, you know, gotta do that when it resets everything. How is everyone? If you would like to reply. If you want, don't want to pressure you. For obvious reasons. It's just so warm. Admittedly, the fan is actually doing a pretty good job at making me feel cooler. I'm waiting for the game to load right now. It doesn't want to, seemingly. We've only got like 45 minutes-ish left of the stream. There we go. Do I trust it to actually be loaded? That's the real question. Back hurts. Oh, is that from the way you've been sitting? I'm sorry, love. Love. I'm sorry, love. Call him love, by the way. This dude. Because he is my boyfriend. 1 second, I refresh. Okay, it's fun. I can cut to the comment now. Hello. Just waiting for the game to load. Okay. What do I even want to play is the real question. I said I was going to do some little building, wasn't I? Welcome back. So I want to play that. I do have a house with that I made that is a replica of mine and Sam's flat. And I've got our Sims living in it, and I don't know whether I want to play it or not, whether I should just build. Because, like, building is really hard for me, and I want to practice it. So I think I may build. Let me transition us over. Hi, hello, this is a slightly different angle that if you've only joined the stream today, you will not recognize very much. But hi, welcome. I have to remember to sit slightly differently at this point. Okay, I think I'm going to do an Oasis Springs build and see how we go. Let's go here. I'll admit, I'm not an amazing builder or anything of that sort. Okay. I feel like this is where a lot of people do build though, so maybe I've got this down. Oh, I really need to get that mod. Everything feels so like weirdly large right now. It's very odd. There's a mod that allows you to extend your stuff, you know? Oh, I've just realized I'm still in. Let me just change that up. We are now playing The Sims 4 Building Boys. There we go. That's that updated. Haha. You'll only see it if you refresh, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure that's the only way you'll see it anyway. Yeah. Building. Because when we pack night. Okay. So usually I avoid custom content because you know it's custom content. I want to build like a little home like this, so I'm gonna have a very simple shape. I may even build it honestly kind of like this and have this almost be the shape, because unfortunately though this will have to be like one longer because you can't fit really a room in there at all, and we'll see how we go. It's honestly a really weird shape. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, let me just... Did I really just do that? Like I said, I'm no builder. I'm not a builder in even the slightest way of the imagination. Like, that needs to be short. I realize I could very easily just actually move the walls, but apparently I'm way too used to this thing. Like, I feel like I've just kind of copied a shape despite having not copied a shape. Now, the real question is, do I want it on the stairs or no? Stairs? Do I want it on like a platform? I feel like almost yes. Like, maybe just one, because you got one that's on none, one that's on, like, a step also. Like, it's gonna need, like, a little bit of a porch at that point, which is a problem, because I don't know if I necessarily care to have one. And maybe if it's just, like, the entire way. Like that? I don't know. And, like... it could go like there, and then there are like steps down to where the bins would be. Let me just put a fence around it. What type of fences do you use in this area? Okay, these ones. I mean, kind of these ones anyway. I'm thinking... like, maybe this. You know? To be fair, on this height, you don't even need a stair. So I don't know why I'm out here like, give me a stair, give me a stair. I'm gonna make it so you have to have a stair, because... why not? Because why the heck not, you know? I don't know necessarily what style I'm going for either, so that's another whole issue in of itself. I'm trying to take a peek as to what's been used on the other sides to get some, you know, inspiration, because I don't have a lot of that when it comes to building. I usually sit here for a while just going, I don't know. Yeah, I want to use this stone, I think. But I don't know what that stone is. It looks like this, but it's not. It's just not that. Like, it maybe could be that. Okay, it's not quite that, but... girl can dream! Honestly, maybe this would be better. Because it kind of matches the orangey look, and I'm thinking of going more orange with it, you know? So in an ideal world, this would be like, you know, a drive as well, but it's not an ideal world. This is The Sims 4. Honestly, I'd be tempted to bring it out one more just for that, but... whoopsie. I'm just gonna stick it like that. And like, if there was a garden, it would come out to here. I don't know whether we're gonna have one quite yet. But like, an ideal start would be like this. And I understand they have a much bigger space for a garden. But this is why I'm not sure I even want one. Like, an active, this has been placed here garden, you know? And honestly, it probably would have been quicker for me to just undo it, but here we are, forgetting that other tools exist. Okay. With that being said, I wanna change the mailbox, I think. See, this is the Oasis Springs mailbox. It just feels way too modern. But like, none of the other ones necessarily fit this theme either. Do they now? Okay, we'll just go with that one. Now, I'm glad they've got the new thing with the single door and all that. Okay, what doors do they use? Okay, they have quite interesting. Interesting? Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted by that. Like, I want to go orange though, and... Oh, that wood could maybe work. Like, I said I want to go orangey tones, you see. It means also the fence would have to be changed, and that's just grand, seeing as I'm pretty sure there isn't a better color in that one. And I'm pretty sure this fence doesn't even match it. I mean, it kind of matches. And it, like, I want it to have a warm tone, because I never built anything with, like, a warmy tone. Okay, speaking of warm tones, they just kind of have, like, a stony sort of vibe to a certain degree. Like, I almost want it for, like, part of it, but not all of it. Like, maybe just that. And then there was this, like, there's this nice paneling on this house. Okay, definitely not that one. And that's the warmest tone on that, actually, which I'm kind of shocked by. See, that's very interesting, but it's definitely not what I'm going for. Don't you know how I'd go about finding that? It looks like a siding, but like I can't see it in here. And it's gonna be base game because obviously Oasis Springs came in the base game. Like, I've got a custom content that looks like it. Like, it's just not nice, is it? Like, it's fun, but the other way around. Honestly, the cats and dog one is very close. I'm not liking the overall look of it. I think maybe this would have to— oh, I clicked on the wrong thing! I feel like that would have to be white if I was to use this. And I want it to feel very warm. I don't know why this is what I've decided to go with. I'm not a builder by any means. I also feel like it needs contrast though, as opposed to maybe not red, but like grey. Nah. It ain't it. It is not it. Ugh. Just custom content, casually. I have a lot of that, you'll see when we get into the windows. It is no good. I mean, you can kind of see now that I have a lot of it. Just like you use tile. Obviously not. There's just miscellaneous wall. Clean room. I mean, it's a choice. Not my choice, personally. But it is one. Maybe it's just too big rock, which is my issue with it. Maybe I'm just having an issue because, like, I'd want it to be, like, a smaller amount. Or, like, this is not even, so it's giving me anger vibes. See, I told you you'd see that this just... I just have so many. Like, I feel like if I put that there, it kind of evens it out, although it doesn't really feel like it matches whatsoever. Maybe if it's more like this. Like that? Still doesn't really necessarily even it out, because you'd expect it to be more like that. But I can't do that for obvious reasons. If this is the tile, this is why I can put stairs. I'm not feeling that, but I'm also not feeling anything else, so I just feel like I'm missing half of my packs, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I have all of them installed. What is like... Oh, oh. Are you coming in for me? I mean, I did say I wanted it to look warm. I mean... and any better, not gonna lie. Eek. The only thing I can think of doing is like making this a tile smaller. But then like that's gonna be so tiny that it's not really an option. My other thing is just to fill out this like that. And now like and then because it had it on both sides it wouldn't feel nearly as like super empty and stuff, you know? Ow. Keep scratching my neck, gosh. I mean, I kind of like it, I think. I hope. Oh. Wait, they didn't have an issue? They didn't bug? Was that fixed in the latest update? Am I insane? I swear that was buggy the last time I tried to do that. Ooh, that's fancy. Honestly, I'm almost for this window being here though. Like, instead. I don't know why, but like, I'm kind of here for it. Also, ooh, maybe not that. I was gonna say, but no, okay, definitely not. Definitely, no thank you. Like, I don't know whether maybe this one would be better. Or like, that would be better just because it's more the same. At least in my head it's more similar. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay, definitely that one. Not that one. That one! Yay! I don't know why I'm yaying at myself as if, like, I've completed something super impressive. It's truly not. Now, taking inspiration, I kind of like this roof. It gives me the vibe. It gives me the vibe. You can see also this place is a lot bigger than what I've made. So this may need to be extended later when I realize that there's just no space for anything. Like I said, I'm interested in doing something like this. Not with that tall of a roof, though. See, and this is where I kind of want it to be one more out. Just so I can put a, No, it doesn't really work. It's like, I can do the thing in behind, but then I also don't want to copy. Because copiers and arses, right? And so then my other thought process would be, oops, to just do this. With obviously. That's kind of cute. Like, I genuinely kind of dig it. Which feels so weird to say about, like, my own. So, why won't the color change? Can I do them differently? I can. I don't know if I vibe with it. I don't think I do vibe with it at all, actually. Although, maybe I do vibe. I do kind of vibe. I don't know why I keep using the word vibe. I feel like that's really off-putting. But it is the word I keep using, so... Oops. Have we got like a... Ew, not that. I mean, white could be it, or I can do 2 different roofs. It just feels really bright and in your face. Like, no matter which one you choose. Like, maybe we need- ooh, not green. Not pink either. No. I mean... if I also use this square roof trim instead... I'm liking it! I don't know why, like, I'm feeling so shocked that I'm kind of enjoying it. It's definitely interesting, to say the least. Like, I almost want to use that, but it's not quite the color. Like, oh, that is, though. And I know I've used, like, white, not white fencing. I could use white fencing. But I actually feel like that takes away almost from it. Like, I kind of like the weird beige. Speaking of, let me quickly save. Don't want to lose this progress. And I say progress because damnedly, dang, you know. I've done something here. I've actually made something for once. Unfortunately, they haven't got very interesting colours for me. Like, I want something that's got orange on top. Ooh! May have accidentally clicked on something that works. I'm confused. They look almost the same. Okay, they are almost the same. They're ever so slightly different. I just wish it was red on top. Like, what is that? Why has it got to be red? Do you not trust the yellow? Like, is that... like, I want stone. I didn't really want to use the jungle adventure, I'm not gonna lie though. Unless I use, like, the orange. Ooh, to be fair... is that wood? It is wood. It just matches though. Like, it gives me matching vibe, which makes me happy. I think that's the same. Yeah, it is. To be fair, I probably should be using a different one of these that are slightly thinner on the bottom, but they ain't giving me that, you know? Okay. After spending way too long on that, it is very much time to figure out the inside. So I'm gonna go with small kitchen. I've said small kitchen, but that is honestly tiny. We're gonna have bedroom. Very small bathroom. Honestly, the bathroom could maybe be here instead. And then your kitchen's like open plan here. And then you've got your living room like open plan. I think that works. Let me just shove some doors in. We'll put the door here. But I'm not a fan of that, I will say. I kind of want it there, but you can't fit everything in if you do that, unfortunately. And I'd want it that way. Gotta live with what you live with. And then kitchen can be in here. And you know, the rest is history, I guess. Let's shove some lights in here. Lightos, can I have some lights? We'll just use the bigger one, because then I can actually see. I'm gonna get rid of them later anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll put the balls down. And let's get some items. So I want to continue with the theme of it, like, being... like, kinda... So I would love to use these, because they're honestly kind of in my head what I want. But at the same time... I can't help but feel... that, like, it'd be wrong. Like, I want to keep the warm theme. Hi, Joe! You missed me finishing off, the emotes. I finished all, the alert boys. I haven't actually implemented them yet, but they all are done now. But it is what it is, at the end of the day. Can't help it. Maybe the island ones, because they have some fancy colours. I realise I've just popped immediately back into it. But like, my brains are thinking. It's gonna be interesting to lay this out. Because, like, I have a couple options. I do kind of want to give a good fridge, but at the same time, like, I don't know how much this is costing currently. Let's have a look. 8,200. I may be able to make this a starter home, which honestly, if I do, I'll be low-key impressed with myself. Because that isn't usually me, you know? I'm usually not worrying about that stuff. Where's the island? Oh, these are... Oh, no, they are island counters, I was gonna say. Like, I might even have that, so then that's like your seating, because we don't actually have seating yet. This can be the sink. Oh, I don't know why I got rid of it if it's gonna be the sink. Here's the sink. Can I have it like a... Ooh. I'm liking it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda low-key digging that. I'll stick the oven in here. See, I'm battling between having like a good oven or not. It fits the vibe, so I want it, but it is nearly... It's 2,000 simoleons. But it really does fit the vibe. Then again, does this one? Nah, not quite. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this right now, because it is all silver on top. So maybe it's a little bit too much, but I'm liking that. That's good to me. Oh, you got your stuff today. Nice! Everything good with it? Let me find some tiles that I might... Oh! I don't know why I actually, like, was excited about seeing them then. See, I won't feel as bad if I use more jungle adventure stuff with the jungle... Super boring, but all good. Okay. Fair. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. See, I don't know whether I want it to be brighter on the floor. I mean, that could work, but I'm kind of into the, like, slightly dirty looking. The slightly dirty looking tiles that I've got here. Control F, maybe? Do it like this. Ooh, I kinda like it. I kinda dig. And then we can have 2 seats there. And then carpet, that's your bedroom. Nice big room. I mean, you could technically have it as 2, but you wouldn't want it as 2. Have you done everything? Oh, okay, you need a fire alarm in here. Which are actually now important. I'm gonna also size it down, because I'm never a big fan of them being super big. Do I want to put cabinets? I kind of want some cabinets, but like against this wall. You know, just there. Do we have island living cabinets? Oh, we don't. Okay. I mean, I don't have a matching swatch for my boys. Meaning no cabinets, I guess? Unless I can find something that's remotely similar. That actually matches. But that's really kind of annoying. Like, this is the only thing that comes even close to it. And even then, it's not, like, what I want. But it feels wrong not to have something, like, there. And then the only thing I can think of doing is, like, having a column. Not that column. It's concrete too. Looking for, like, a golden wood, you know? Kinda has to be small. This could work if, you know, the game cooperates. I mean, I could actually stick it here, which is where I want it, but I'm worried about maybe obstructing things. I actually need to stick a wall here, and technically a wall here, to be able to do this. And even then, I've got to find one that matches the wood colour I've chosen. Which, knowing my luck, I'm not going to be able to find one. Hooray. Because, you know, why have things that match, right? I love it. Just want something simple. Like, it doesn't match the wood. Don't think there's a swatch that matches this one to it. Which is really annoying, actually. I think that's the one that technically matches it. Whoops. Or just... oh, that one matches it actually very nicely. It's like, it looks like that, so it just kind of gives something here, because obviously I can't put anything there now. But I can shove a seat there. I wonder... okay, no, they definitely wouldn't be able to get in there. There's no way that's gonna happen. But I can put some bar stools here now. Which I need to make sure I'm putting ones that, you know, fit. It's my little theme. Okay, I just need to make sure they're not custom content. Wish that had a lighter bottom. I mean, low-key matches. Just don't like how dark it is there. I think those seats may have to do. Oh, no, actually. Just deleted an entire counter. These. Like, they fit. They literally were made to match because they're island living. So I like my kitchen. It's the one bit I like about this place. Okay, so let's move on. I wonder, can I fit one of these in without looking really weird? Like, that feels a little bit modern. That doesn't feel modern enough. I actually kind of like the orange of it, though. Despite the fact it's actually silver up here. But blue doesn't really work. I don't know what vibe I'm going for anymore, like, that doesn't fit. I mean, I guess this fits, but... it ain't it. It just ain't. I feel like I've said that a lot. I also feel like this house would have, like, a lot of plants. Like, kinda everywhere. But I'm just gonna stick that one there for now. I think white accents are gonna be better in this. So the living room's gonna be in this little area. At least that's gonna be my attempt. It's gonna be kind of a small living room, and I say kinda when I mean actually a small living room. But what can you do, you know? I've always liked this, but it's way too big for the space. I'm gonna have to use 2 CEOs. Brown's just wrong. I mean, that just doesn't look very comfy as a sofa. You're happy with your option after hearing what one person's doing? Mass. Oh! Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun for them. I mean, as long as they enjoy it, right? But that doesn't work. Like, I'd be tempted with the orange one. Enjoy. How? Just how? Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, they may just really enjoy maths, or maybe they're just good at maths and they're like, this is an easy thing for me to do, in their head at least, and then they'll start it and maybe regret that decision. But, you know, people make choices. I'm thinking either that colour or this colour. And I'm thinking this just kind of balance out a little bit. And like TV would be up here. Well, not even necessarily on the wall. I don't know if I want it on the wall. Not that. But not big couch color. What? I'm confused. As in you like the couch but not the colour that I've currently used. The triangle couch. Ah. No, you spelled couch right. You're spelling that correct, so don't worry about that. You may be a little bit behind on my stream, I'm not sure. Because me picking that couch was... me looking at that couch was a while ago. Words don't look right when you've looked at them for a while. I'm almost tempted to actually use this one because it lightens up the back. Maybe even have this in here. Because that matches. And it's delayed. Yeah, I was thinking you might be a bit delayed. Like, I feel like a big TV would be wrong here, but I also am not the biggest fan of the way this TV looks, unless you size it up. Whoops, wrong one. Where have I just... Oh, it's because I changed the color of it. Why are you late? Hello, Polina! Hey! Nice catching Cabinet, not for me. Yeah, it's not for me either. I'm trying to go with a theme right now. But hey, Polina, you are late, but here we are, still going. Mostly because I finished all the alert bits today! Yay! Which is super exciting that I managed to get all that done. And it was like, well, what do I do now? I guess I play some Sims, right? It's the only thing I could think of, I'll be honest. Well, Sam, honestly, was the one who suggested it, so you've got him. But I'm glad. I can even fit a desk here. Oh, look at this. I mean, it's definitely a tiny living room. And you really only can fit 2 people. Oh yeah, probably you better look amazing. I really enjoy them. I'll probably be posting them on like my Instagram, maybe over Twitter later, so you'll be able to see them. You can see this thing's becoming expensive fast. I mean, just adding lots of stuff. It's only 15,000, which to be fair, is still less than a starter home at the minute. So it's fine. It's fine. Well, I was like, part of me was like trying to make it a starter home. I just don't know how well that's gonna go. May have like a... Ooh, I don't know about that actually. Need bathroom, bedroom. Yeah, so the bedroom's this room, and this is the bathroom. And then I'm gonna put a little desk and computer here. So, which is enough for a study. I can put books on the wall and that's fine. Speaking of, seeing as I actually know that that's things I want to do, let's do that. What can we do here? Honestly, this is the right colour. So, Loki... Like, it's the right colour there, but it doesn't kind of meld the two very well. Ooh. I oohed it because I was like, that could work because it's got gold, which kind of matches that. You like that desk? It's not too bad. But not functional? What do you mean it's not functional? Ooh. I just turned all my audio up. Scary. Like, the drawers are gonna be hard to... Yeah, true. But you just don't use them. Well, really, you'd put the monitor up here and just have your, you'd put your monitors up here, basically, and then just have the keyboards. There we go. I don't know why I struggled to remember what that was called. See, I want to use this one, but it's literally 4,000 simoleons. And like, that doesn't sit too well with me. So I should probably use the grey ones. Just to match them all. And do you know what? I'm even gonna put like a big F off. Use it and become a pro. Yeah, you right? The colour palette is... Thank you! I literally started in Oasis Springs and I was like, this place always looks warm. So that's what I'm kind of going with right now. I'm not sure about this roof colour yet, but we're doing it right now. A red sea. That works really well with the wood. You like the outside a lot. Well, thank you. It's not finished. I would like to landscape, but we'll see how that goes later. I've also got a plant in here already, so it's like must-have plant. Speaking of, I want more plants, but we can do that in a bit. Oh, I should actually put down what flooring I want. Admittedly, I was tempted to put tile in here, but that's not necessarily what I want. Just because of wallpaper. Yeah, wallpaper is probably going to be one of the last things I do, I'm not going to lie. Maybe just some warm wood. Everything's having a warm theme today. But I'm not sure about this wood in particular. Cooler wood doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I was hoping there'd be like a jungle adventure wood, but there ain't. Oh, that's horrible. Not a fan of any of these swatches. Okay. That could work. So the only reason why I'm not doing carpet is because this is like a really warm place. And I can just see like people walking in and dripping sweat. Also, this color isn't gonna work. It's annoying because I have so many nice custom content wood. So many nice. Well, that wasn't English. But it doesn't make sense because of the tone of that. I also want it to be slightly distinguishable. But then I'm really not liking any of these woods. Knowing me, I'll end up putting carpet in. Because at least with the carpet, you have the excuse of, well, that's just how it comes. Although, it kinda just looks too similar. And I'm not the biggest fan of it looking super similar. You know what, let's have a look at the carpets. I don't know where they are. Is that? Okay, that doesn't look like a carpet to me, but okay. Oh. It's like this would be the carpet, for example. Don't know if I'd change the color necessarily. That is the same color. It's not really a color to change to unless I change it to brown, and that's literally what I'm trying to, like, avoid. I think I like that. And you know what? I may even use these tiles or those tiles in the bathroom. I think that's kind of an interesting decision. It's weird. I don't know if I'd want this chair on carpet though, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about this layout right now. Almost tempted to move it around. Because like, I can't have it that there, otherwise I would, which is why currently I'm moving this around. I feel like this might make more sense, because otherwise you'd have like the window. You have a similar chair on carpet. I mean... the window next to the TV. I mean, I'm gonna put curtains on it anyway. I'm not a fan of this chair anymore. It doesn't fit in with my colours, I've decided. Just, I want... why aren't there, like, different... don't even want orange, like, I just want, like, a brownie colour. But apparently they don't exist. Like, beige could work, but even then, like, that's not necessarily what I'm going for. Like, that might have to be the better one. The only other way I can think of doing it is having it like awkwardly in the corner. Oh, to be fair, this may give me the option to add like another seat in. Okay, let me just place it. If it's like that, you know? And that way, I've gone into the wrong room. I could have like this boyo. Although it is right in front of the door. Because like, we gotta remember that this door's here. The other way would be but you'd have a table. I mean, a table could be useful, but I don't know. I'm trying to give, like, areas for more Sims to sit, essentially. Like, Sims don't need tables, you know? I'm gonna really have to playtest this. Which is why I'm not really too worried or concerned about that. Sims don't need tables in the same way that we do. Nah, everybody doesn't need tea. You forget you're talking to a non-tea drinker here. I do not like... I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it right now. The weird layout situation. May have to be like that, and then... like that. She needs coffee! But you want to be... I have tried to be a tea drinker and it has never worked out, let me tell you. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Despite how kind of weird it looks, it means that, like, there's still an entryway into the house. You love coffee-flavoured things. Do you not like actual coffee? Oh, you're weird with coffee. I missed that. I didn't like coffee for a really long time. And then I got into coffee. Simple, really. Eventually, I got into it. See, that could be kind of cute if it has a good enough swatch. Which, of course, it doesn't. The doi. Why would it have a good swatch? See, I think it'd be better to have like a book stand here as opposed to anything else, you know? Like, I say a book stand, but more so I mean like this sort of thing. Like one of these. You like coffee revels? I've never liked coffee revels. And coffee ice cream. I've also never really had coffee ice cream. Because I didn't like it for such a long period of time, I really did kind of just avoid it. I was just like, nah. See, I wish there were better swatches where the edges weren't painted. And then again, don't we all say that? I wish I had better swatches. I'd use it. Wow, that's a big bookshelf. See, I want it though, because like the only one that remotely fits is this one, and even then it doesn't really fit. Like, the wood's too cool. Like, the only other way would be making it... Oh, to be fair, that kind of works, because it matches this. I don't know if it ruins the color scheme by making that color. Yeah, it does. Why has this got a green swatch on it? I do have to question why it's a green swatch. I definitely feel like I'm losing the vibe if I use this one, though. Yeah, I've lost the vibe with it. I also feel like I've lost the vibe with the carpet. Like, I was very tempted to just go like this, but then it really overdoes the vibe. I'm gonna move that in more. I want a bookcase. My other option would be to get a shelf. I feel like I've spelt shelves wrong. I just want... Not that. Like, I just want, like, your plain shelf, you know? Give me a plain shelf. Please. Pretty please. Like that one! Yes. Although I don't even want it, like, that big. Like, I make my own bookcase. Not that it's gonna be very straight, but I'm gonna try. So the reason why I'm doing this, by the way, is because you can have, the decorative books allow you to actually, like, read off of now. So, like, for example, do these shelves not even have places? What? Weird. But yeah, essentially, they float. But I can make them not float by just moving the shelf up ever so slightly. Come on, you can do it. Move forward. You got this. And now I can just add a whole range of books. Well, technically it's a whole range of books, but, you know, not actually. Does that peek through the bottom? It doesn't. Okay, that's good. Okay, I do want it up more. Okay, it peeks through that one. And what I'll do is I'll just move it down. And then I can pull it out of its little crop there. There we go. As long as it isn't showing through the wall, I ain't got an issue with you. No. This way I can add some little plantos and stuff. Even more books, why not? Of course. Does fit, it's just always awkward. Let's see. See, I feel like they fit maybe a little bit more with the vibe. I like those ones. And now what I can do is I can essentially add some plants. I don't know why I said that so excitedly, but I was excited, okay? And I feel like these like little terracotta plants are like perfect for this, you know? Like, I'm even tempted to actually... Whoops. Okay, they're not going to have a perfect position. So I am just going to, in fact, move this shelf down a little bit. I'm going to move the plant, if I can get it off of its little stuck point. It's really fun when that happens. There we go. Pull it out of its sticky position. Don't know why it gets stuck like this. Like, it shouldn't really be an issue. And I'm gonna have it look like it's like leant against the plant. And similarly here, is there like a better color? Ooh, orange, yes. There is a theme, okay? Oh wow. Oh wow, indeed. It was so off. And that is also so off. But they look so even. What is going on? Eat, break it out, put it back. Do. It always twists it, but I'll live with it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put another little pot there. Let's see if I can find something cute. Oh, that'd be good. Basically, oh, now you want a clip. I see. Nah. It's me. Can you not? Right now? Thank you. Oh, why do you suddenly want to clip onto things? There we go. And this is where this house ends up being expensive, because I've put a bunch of decorations on a shelf. And speaking of, I don't even necessarily like quite where I've placed them, which is super funny, seeing as now I have to go fix it. You know, I only dealt with the frustrating and everything of it. I moved that because it was blocking me off. I actually should get off stream soon. Oops. Okay, they're my little bookends for there. And I think I'm just gonna have like a nice plan. Okay, it casts a really big shadow. I was like, what is that? To be honest, I'm tempted to just take that one off. And that way it just looks a little bit more even. Look at that! Isn't it cute? Okay, I'm just really proud of that. That took a while. Ooh, that's a bit off. Oh, come on! There we go. It's fine. Okay, let me save. Okay, so I'm kind of enjoying it. Oh, one thing I'm gonna put on now while I have remembered it is I'm just gonna stick one of these right there. I almost feel like here would make more sense. You can then hit it off on the sofa. It's also on the side that you'd shut the door. It's very cramped, but it feels lived in because of it, you know? I've just clicked my back. That was lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go for a little bit longer. I want to get this bathroom in. Because, like, this should theoretically be quite quick. She says. Now, I'm almost tempted as well to take the bathroom into here. Although I'm not sure how I do the bed if I do that. Because the bed kind of has to go here or, like, here. So maybe not. I feel like it needs to be bigger because we're not going to be able to put a shower in. And also, I mean, actually, one sec. Let's go through it, shall we? Like, I kind of want that, but, like, at the same time, I don't want it. You know? It's like, it just doesn't go. Does this one work any better? I mean, kinda, but not it either. Let me just shove this in for a second. It's not either. I wish that shower had better swatches. I think everyone and their mum has said that though. Yeah, that could work. I'm gonna have to bring a sim in to test this. Like, genuinely, properly test it. Like, theoretically, it should work. I also kind of like this, and I've never- oh no, it won't work. Because of where the toilet has to go, like it has to go on this wall. The only way to do it would be to literally bring it out by another block, and I'm not... Like... Like, I'd have to bring this out. Which, to be fair, it doesn't look that bad from the inside, so I think I'm gonna do it. That way, the shower can go in. Actually, do you know what might be better? If that's there... Like, the toilet can go here. Bear with me as I say this, because you may be thinking, why would you put the toilet there? So, toilet, for example, could go here. I'm thinking maybe a different colour. But to be honest, that's the best one. The reason why I'm using that swatch, by the way, is because it gives me the vibes I want. I'm thinking, if there's a sink here... Not that that's necessarily the sink vibe I like. That doesn't really fit in with the room. Neither does that. It doesn't look like it belongs. Whoops. I mean, that kind of fits. Ooh, it actually matches the outside. So, one, I wonder. Do you have, like, an outer counter for me that I could fit in here? Maybe the Parenthood works, one sec. Parenthood counters... Parenthood... That ain't gonna match. Why would you even suggest such a thing? Because we can't just have a plain counter, can we? No. Of course we can't. Like, at most, these match. Kinda. But not really. And I'd have to, like... Ooh! Etch it in, you know? Like, and at that point, why not just use the actual counters? You know? Why wouldn't I just use the actual counter? And then have the sink on there. And put my own sink on. You know? But essentially, the reason why I'm even doing this is because my brain was like, do you not be really kind of cool? Do you not be absolutely awesome? Is if you took what you thought was a one-wide mirror. There is it, but it's also got lights on it. So, like, that is not it. Okay, we do have one. I was gonna say, like, what? Also, why don't these just... Why are they like that? But, like, wouldn't that be cool as, like, a little in bit? And then you've got the toilet with, of course, a toilet roll. I'm pretty sure I have a custom... Yeah, this is a custom content one that makes it a lot cheaper. Doing what EA doesn't want to do, you know? And for whatever reason... Whoopsie. If you don't have this on Walls Up, it does not like to work with putting it anywhere else. Why? Can I just say, I've never noticed that before, and I absolutely despise everything in its being. The different colours depend on which way the toilet roll's turning around. Bitch. Sorry. Didn't mean to swear, but... Dude. Come on. That's not on, is it? Also, seeing as we're here, let's put some things in here. This is why it's becoming expensive. It's not going to be a cheap house anymore. It's not even like it's nowhere close to being a starter home anymore, laddos. Like, I hate that it attaches there. That's so far away. Don't mind me as I'm awkwardly about to. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it completely. Okay, I want it like on that square. Like, you know, that square. That square. No, not that square. There. That almost there. Yeah! I don't care about this little corner that's being cut out, by the way. If you are actually wondering whether or not that's bothering me, yes. Am I gonna bother with it? No, sorry. I've decided it is not that important for me to sit here and go re about it, you know? I do want this. Okay, it looks stupid. I want the, like, pile that I saw. This one. Then again, it looks like washing, and we do not have a washing machine in this place. At the end of the day, you want a washing machine, you can add it yourself. It is not for me, loves. Not for me. I feel like they should just be white. I also kind of want something else there. Like this or something. Whoa, not the entire counter, thank you very much. I kind of want it in the corner, so guess who's going on an adventure again with this? Too much. Perfect! Woo! Okay. So that's your bathroom. I realise these are not hitting the wall, and that is actually slightly frustrating to me. But that also means that's now in the wrong place, you see? Fortunately, you're in the wrong place, loves. Reckon I'll mate. This is always one of the worst bits when it comes to doing this stuff. And when I say doing this stuff, I mean like placing things by hand. It's just always in the wrong place, never where you planned for it to be. Too far over? To the right? Well, to the left, sorry. Now, we're not going to lie to you, it's technically not where I wanted it, but I'm not trying to do that again, so... yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this so far. It's very weird, quite different to what I usually build. And by that I mean I'm not very good at building. Oh, I'm tempted to make it all that orange now. Is that bad? It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. Not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Now the real question is, how does this bedroom get laid out? And what are we gonna even stick in it? Not gonna lie, that really does fit my vibe. Like, I'm trying to carry out this warm theme throughout, you know? Not that. I'm just thinking. Trying to think what's best. Like, this could kind of work. Honestly, I was gonna stick it at the end of the bed, like here. But obviously actually pushed against the end, like this, but, you know, straight. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. It gives, like, so much more room. Although I don't know. May just move it over there and then have something else over here. Honestly, I have no idea. I also want to actually put side tables. Maybe like, oh, we're gonna have troubles matching woods now, aren't we? Maybe just something like this. Like, it's not very... Maybe, oh, we could have plants in the corner and stuff. Okay. I'm also gonna, for like, the last thing I'm gonna do for today, I'm gonna come up in here. And I'm... That's not it. Let's just put a glass roof. That'd be funny. Do you know what? That might actually be the best roof for it. I was planning to change it. But there's no, like, roof with that color otherwise. So I genuinely don't know what to do. So I guess that's staying the roof color, which wasn't what I was planning on doing. There's quite a bit that needs to be done still to this, so I'll probably come back with another stream, doing this. But I am actually going to head off now. The current roof is good. Thank you, Jerry. I do appreciate that. I'm going to head off for now, because it's been a long day. You know, I've had one of them days again, which is really super fun. Thanks to everyone who has rocked up today, you know, who's hung out. Whether you were here earlier in the stream, you know, watching my, me drawing some emotes, which I would love to show off, but that'll be over on my Twitter. I was going to say, but I'm lazy and I've closed the program already. Here are all my socials if you want to follow them. My Discord is also one of those links, so if you want to join that and you want to chat with other people who come to my streams, and also me on occasion, I've just wiped my eye and irritated it so much right now. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And feel free to follow me. It is free. So thank you, Felina. It is free, and you can always unfollow later on. Like, at the end of the day, it's not costing you money. I've stolen that from Dream, by the way. If you watch Dream on YouTube, who is a Minecraft YouTuber, it feels appropriate. But you can follow me on my socials, you can join my Discord server. I also re-upload all of my streams, so if you ever miss a stream, you can always come back and watch it. I don't know necessarily why you would want to. My eye's very irritated, and I'm having both eyes irritated now, which is super fun. As you can see, it's just reddening up around here now. So I think stream starting instead of end of stream. I am a doink. There we go. Screw eyes, right? I actually probably need to get my eyes tested again because they're not doing very well. I'm pretty sure my prescription needs to be redone. But yeah, I enjoyed popping into Minecraft as well. I'm honestly impressed that I also got all those alerts done. I cannot believe that happened. And thank you, Sam. But yeah, feel free to follow. Feel free to follow me on the socials. First, ask my allies. Asper's not confirmed, but possibly. I actually had a fun thing. I'm going to very quickly say this. While I was at work, I don't have the money to get my eyes checked right now. That's probably going to have to wait a couple months. Doctor's free, luckily, in the UK, so I can do that. But I had a fun thing at work today. But like, I didn't feel like I was, I believe I have exercise-induced asthma, essentially, where after a heavy period of working out, that's when I get the asthma bit without an actual attack, because I haven't ever had an attack yet, which is why I just think I have asthma. Or at least a mild form of asthma, I guess, I don't know. But I wasn't even, like, doing a lot of moving about, and I've had, like, the symptom that I've had when I've done, like, full-on running. And at work, I have to wear a mask. For some reason, my specific job requires employees to also wear masks. Which makes sense. I'm not complaining too much. It's just, I've had my glasses just go off of my face too many times to the point where I was, like, not wearing them. Probably not helping my eyes, to be fair, because I couldn't focus because it would annoy me that much. Anyway, basically with wearing the mask, I don't know what it was, because, like, it calmed down later on, and I didn't have the same issue when I was actually going a bit quicker, but essentially, I had this, I say it's a symptom, but it's one thing that kind of pointed towards it. They are super necessary, and they're also super annoying, but, you know, it's necessary, like I said. Where essentially my throat, every time I breathe, tickles, which causes me to cough. Which is super fun at work, you know, with COVID and all that stuff, where coughing's a symptom, but I'm like, it's not that. I know it's not, because I've had this before, a lot actually, and it never clicked it could actually be a problem, despite having it through primary school whenever I did heavy exercise. Like, go away, you got COVID, and you're like, no, I don't, it's fine. I've also found, for some reason as well, my masks, for whatever reason, like, I breathe and it, like, tickles my nose, which is super fun, because, like, I'm just there then, like, trying to, maybe that's the reason why I've got a problem. I'm just trying not to breathe because I get issues. But no, masks are necessary. Keep wearing them. Stay safe, you know? I was gonna try and do the slogan and I forgot what it was, so that's super useful. What is it? It's like, be alert, stay stuck, like, stay alert. So yeah, posture check. There we go, I'll sit up straight. I can't sit up straight in this chair. It's just not. It couldn't be. That's for, when you sneeze. Not. That's the only one you know yet, but that's for when you sneeze as opposed for, when you have COVID. Or, like, the general thing with COVID, it's stay alert, save lives, something save lives, be alert, something, what is it? I have to look up now, I can't end it not knowing it. I don't know why I just put stay alert, control fires, save lives is the current one. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Can we also point out that, like, the most amazing thing came from it, which was, I've got a bunch of ads on YouTube with it recently. Stay Alert remix. Here we go. Let me see if I can find it. Are you ready? I don't know if this is gonna be the right one.
Control the virus, go to work. Sit in the sun, stay alert. Control the virus, go to work. Sit in the sun, stay alert. Control the virus, go to work. Sit in the sun, stay alert. We have a and we have a plan. Work from home if you can.
Anyway, every time wait, could you hear it? I hope you could hear it. That'd be really sad, and I was just dancing to myself. This is what I keep thinking. Another fun thing at work. I realised my cat was probably really loud just then. The music. Some of the songs that they play, because they actually have a license to play proper music that, you know, gets played on the radio and stuff, which is super nice. The reason why I've gone on about that is because at my old job, it was very much not the case, and was very much an hour track of, like, I guess, random sort of music. And I remember, like, there was just something that went, read all about it. And that was, like, the main part of the song. It was really weird. Rave tunes, exactly. But, like, they have, what song? I can't remember even what the song is. But it's, like, it's a song that I remember, like, that would be in a nightclub. And I don't remember what it is, which is really frustrating. What was it? It was like, I don't remember how it goes. The only thing is, though, they don't always have the music on when I get in, and it's usually like the last hour of my shift's on, and that music motivates me to do better work, to be quicker at it anyway. Anyway, with that, wear your masks when you're out and about, you know, as you should, and when you're meant to, because at the end of the day, you don't want it, we don't want it. This is the thing, I don't know any of the words. Oh, na 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 na. That's what I remember of it. I feel like that's recognizable, but I don't know. I got way too excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. When it popped into my head, that was so unhelpful. Polina might know it. I feel like Polina might recognize it. Do you like the dance? It's just how I imagine people dancing to it. That's all it is. It's the tune, by the way. I sang that na 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 in the tune. Yeah. See, Polina's like, oh, not as good as the Fiange down. Polina, I like you a lot. That sounds so weird when people don't realize we've been friends for like nearly 6 years? 6 years. 6 years. And it didn't even cost you 500 channel points now. Sometimes the dabs come randomly. But like, you just get it. You like know things that like I'm trying to get across. But I'm glad you know the song. Like, also, like, you know it with like the smallest amount. You need 4.6. Oh god, what's that for? Piece of Your Heart. I can't play it, but I'm glad you've told me what it is. Oh, Sam to Take Over. I'm just gonna copy that and I'm gonna put it in my little. That was not my channel. I nearly put that in the wrong place. I think that's what was. See, okay, one sec. I'm gonna have to look it up now. But I can't play it, so I'm gonna have to make sure that audio is muted. One sec. It is that song. It's that song. Sorry. Literally 4 seconds into it. And yes, it's that. Got the piece of your heart. How? What do you mean, how? How did I recognize it 4 seconds into watching the music video for it? Oh, does she get it? Because down, down, again, down, down, down. This is what it's da 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 down, down, da 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 da. Okay, you can't hear it, but I am singing it. I promise. Brave stream. Da 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 da. I just get everyone the same way. Like, literally, do you remember the shrubbery instance? I'm pretty sure, weren't we in like Berlin or something? It must have been Berlin because we were on. It was with the music students, and they went to Berlin with us. Is it Berlin? Must have been Berlin. Berlin. And like, I think we were in like the underground subway thing, and as we were about to walk up some stairs, you put in your club playlist. Nice. We were like, we just both random. Like, I don't remember the conversation at all. I just remember us both going shrubbery at each other. And Jordan, who is a twin, went, "How'd you do that? We don't. I'm a twin, and me and my brother don't even do that." So, we're more in sync than twins, which is funny. Because I don't know what FGS means. But I think I understand your sentiment. Have fun. Song's good. It's just, like, it comes on in the shop, and work at, oh, for God's sake. I get it. It comes in on the shop, and I'm just like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, because I'm just there, like, I could, you know, it just makes me want to be in a club, and obviously that's not okay right now, and that's not a thing, but I'm gonna get, like, I say I want to get a few people, but it'll literally probably just end up being like me and Polina, and maybe Sam if he decides to leave his room. And I was just like, if he decides to leave his room, what? And then we're gonna have like a club night. It's just gonna be us two, maybe Sam. Yes, it does. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It just like straight up those vibes. I was in that shop that rave dance with Minky by song. So usually that would happen when like before the shop opens. So the shop opens on most days at 6. and I'd usually, at the time until this week, I was getting in at 4 a.m. So we, like, for the first week of working there, we had music on. I now start at 6 because we changed it. Yeah, when I wasn't streaming, I was asleep, basically. And when I wasn't working, I was asleep for the most part. It was bad. I was sleeping like all the time. 6 a.m. isn't too bad until you're used to 4 a.m. And then you just, because at 4 a.m., like, you were napping in the day, right? And then when it's 6 a.m., you don't nap in the day because you feel like you've got more rest, but you definitely haven't got enough rest, you know? And I woke up, like, for example, I woke up this morning. This morning was my second 6 a.m. shift, I'm pretty sure. And I was knackered. I was so tired. And I basically, after, this is funny, after my stream yesterday, was sure you were here for yesterday, I basically got off. Sam was like, hey, do you want to come watch like an episode of Lucifer with me? Went into the living room and I like played the dishes that he hadn't done for the past 2 days. But no, he was like, oh, better do those. So he was washing them up. I was on the sofa and just fell asleep. I just fell asleep on the sofa. Lucifer's a very good show. You've been to... I was about to just be like, bitch! Because I'm jealous that you've been to the set. That's insane. The snitch should be snitching. Hey, I've also left washing. Like, for example, there's washing here that I haven't done, that I probably won't do until I get back from work tomorrow. Yeah, you saw the bar in the bedroom. I'm alarmed down. Oh, could have been me. I'm kidding, it would have been me, but like, I wish. But no, I literally passed out. I've had 2 coffees today though, so I also had a coffee yesterday though, so I don't know how well that's gonna go. It was on Sujo. Oh, I see. You've been to LA? What? I haven't been to many places. I've been to one place in America. I haven't been to many places. I've been to one. New York. I went to back in 2017. That was so long ago. It's been 3 years since I went to New York. I'd love to go back again. Obviously, when coronavirus isn't a thing. And I may have to leave trips till that until after I start working. Well, hey, if Twitch pops off, maybe. Could have been me holding Tom Ellis's hand. If you couldn't tell from that, Paulina has celebrity crush on Tom Ellis. Oh yeah, you need to watch episode 6. We finished it today. You're gonna love the ending. But yeah, I realized that I was about to say like, oh, I just realized there's a dinosaur in the background. Sorry, I've still got The Sims 4 open. Can we just point this out? There's a freaking dinosaur. I've only just noticed. Hello. Anyway, trying to end off the stream here. But no, I just feel like I'd like to travel to America again. But then I realized the last thing that I actually ended off on was like, if Twitch pops off, kind of a joke, because I don't necessarily think it's going to pop off into anything super big. But hey, I'm not doing too bad for myself. I've only been streaming since like April 11th. Hopefully, I hope you will. Should be good. But yeah, I do need to end off because it is now 8 minutes to 10 and I should really be in bed if I want to get a good rest. Thank you again to absolutely everyone who has joined. Thank you also for this chat at the end. I really do enjoy when I can just sit down and talk with you guys because that's kind of, you know, a special thing to me that people even stick around when it's just me speaking. Well, I say it's me speaking, but we're speaking together. Chats on the stream are great. I do agree. I'd love to be able to do like just a full-on just chatting stream one day, but you know, gotta have people for that, so I feel awkward. And maybe I wasn't just chatting earlier when I was drawing. Oh, Polina, you're here. Let me show you my fancy. Oh, I haven't got any of the win. Do I show them off now? Do I do it now just because I want to show off this thing that I did? No, I shouldn't. I should end. Okay, I'm gonna end because I've been sat here not ending. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. Thank you. Feel free to follow. You know, it is free. Blah blah blah. I appreciate all your support. Feel free to join my Discord, which I popped in the chat earlier. I don't know if you've just joined or whatever. Feel free to join my Discord. You can follow me on my socials as well. I don't know why I didn't just put socials in, seeing as I was about to say that. I'm gonna head off for the night. Thank you so much. Even if you've been a silent viewer this entire time, just being a viewer really does help. At the end of the day, the more people watching, the higher I am up in the battles page, and hopefully the more people that will want to click in and see. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna also attempt to change every single one of my alerts so that on Monday we will have all those new and up. I stream Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. till 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Sometimes I go over. I actually made up the few minutes I missed earlier because my stream crashed. Oh, I have to download both videos and then edit them. Ugh. Anyway, it's fine. I did it to myself. I've done it to myself. I'm going to head off. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely evening, day, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. And I said I didn't want this to become a thing, but I'm saying it anyway. And I will see you all on Monday, hopefully. Or at least some of you anyway. But